803 to your side, my side, we slide, man. I know what the fuck going on, man. Part 2 of the interview.
Man, we back here with Carti, man. Like, how would you describe like your style of music?
Shit, my style of music, I feel like if I could describe it, but I always say I can't describe it because it's different. But if I had to describe it, I'd be like, shit, something that influenced people, or what else would I say? Yeah, influence you, and I guess have you the option to do something. Just influence. If I would say that one word, influence.
Yeah. So like, how do you like put your words to paper? Like what is your creative process?
My creative process usually only take like one word or whatever I'm going through at the time. Shit, whatever I'm going through at the time, that'll be my motivation to be able to put something down.
Yeah.
Or it'll probably be like one word, and then once I go from that one word, I start writing from there on out. But that's probably one of my ways of being creative.
Yeah, I seen, well, yeah, it's New Year's now, but yeah. I seen last year you had a show. So like when it comes to performing, like what's your style like, you know what I'm saying? As far, you know what I'm saying, like to win over the crowd.
Yeah, my way of winning over the crowd, shit, being me. Like me, I ain't gonna lie, before I did that show in North Carolina, shit, it was like, before I performed, it was like probably like 15 other artists and shit, and they was deep on the stage, but I feel like I don't really need a whole crowd to get my message across. As long as you can feel that vibe and that energy, real niggas will play that shit back or they'll wanna fuck with me, so
yeah.
I just went up there with the mindset of I'm gonna win the crowd over, feel me? Saying every word, feel me? Like, making eye contact with the crowd, with the fans, shit like that, shit.
Shit, so like, that was your only performance you had, or?
No, that was my I won't say my second performance, cause I did one at the Craftsfield, one in the country. But that was my first official performance. Then after that, I did 2 other shows after that in Columbia. Yeah.
So shit, like you know what I'm saying, since we're speaking about performing, like if you could perform like anywhere in the world, like where would you, and like why would you want to perform now?
I say Cali. I say I love to perform in Cali. It's a I guess a big state, so I know it'd be ass people out there, different people, and so I know I gain hella fans and shit, and I know their energy is just pure turn, so I'll fuck with that.
So like, what's your favorite project so far that you done dropped, and why is it your favorite?
My favorite tape, I say, it'll be Underrated, cause I just feel like I'm underrated, and it got some songs on there that is really like underrated as hell.
Yeah.
If you really listen to it, I got a whole message in the songs with certain songs and stuff like that. But I say Underrated, it'll always be one of my best tapes and shit.
So like how do you see your sound evolving in the next couple of years? Like your sound right now, like how do you feel like it'll be like, later on down the line?
I really feel like, how can I put it? I wouldn't even say it'll be rapping, but it's kind of like different.
What makes you like different from any other rappers in the industry already now?
Cause I'm rapping where I actually live, and I say I don't need, like, I feel like other rappers, they just need a gang of niggas. Like, I really just, once I got that mindset where all I need is myself and a certain amount of people, that's what made me different. I know what I really want out of the game. I don't really want no fame, or I say I want it for the wealth and stuff like that, but I don't really too much care for the fame and stuff like that. That stuff really don't bother me.
Yeah, so like, who is like your biggest musical influence right now?
I really got 3. I say Thug, I say YB, and the last one, I'll probably say Shock Lizzy.
Yeah. So like, would you say that you're kind of like, your music kind of like all of them, like resemblant to them?
Yeah. I say I got influence. Oh, another person, Young Pappy. I sit and listen to their music but I wouldn't say I would jock they flow. But I see how they finesse certain words, like how they finesse, how they change their flows.
Yeah.
I grasp that. I wouldn't never like listen to something they say and then yacht it down, or listen to how the cadence and snatch it. I listen how they finesse certain things and shit like that, and I know I can finesse it if they can finesse shit like that. That's the way I look at it, and I do it.
So like, I'm not speaking on, you know what I'm saying, who's like, you know what I'm saying, influential, but like as far as any artists, like who you think would be best to work with, to harmonize with on a track?
That's a good question. I say Thug.
Yeah.
I feel like that nigga, like, shit, not the dick pull or nothing like that. I just feel like that nigga just gifted in different ways. Like, he can be rapping on the beat, but it'll sound like he's a part of the beat. Like, it's the difference when you just rapping with the beat and shit like that.
Yeah.
But when once you become a part of it and you entwine with it, that's different. That's way different.
So like, all right, since we were speaking about harmonizing, you know, on a song together, if you could collaborate with just any artist, like it ain't gotta be singing, but just like however you want it to go, like what artist would you collaborate with?
I say off deck. I say Future.
Why would you want to work with Future?
He knows some things I probably don't know.
Yeah.
I say that, and being around different artists, that also can like elevate you too, cause like I said, he knows something I don't know, or feel me, I might know something he don't know, and when we get together, feel me, that you only go up with that shit if y'all got the same mindset. That's what I say.
So like, speaking on like just you, like what differentiates you from the next wannabe rapper?
Can't put me in no category. I feel like shit, not to be in no kite shit, I feel like you can't put me in no category.
Yeah.
I feel like shit, it's only one me, and I can't be nobody else, and feel me? Like, I'ma give them me. I ain't gonna give them nobody else.
Yeah.
So that what makes me different. I just feel like people try to live up to other people's standards, but I'ma live up to mine.
Oh, for sure that. So like, where do you think the future of the music industry like lies? Like, where you feel like it'll be in the next few years?
Shit. Well, I really think, man, it's crazy. The industry, like, people can blow up any day. So, what I can say, I mean, shit, I know it'll still be rocking, but I don't know, cause it's like, you know, you got different people out here that make different genre of music, so
yeah.
you never probably would know. But that's a good question though.
So like, how do you plan to like break through?
Breakthrough, being consistent and putting it in their face.
Yeah.
Being consistent, putting it in their face, feel me, and being me.
I see you was working on the video, you know what I'm saying, earlier, you know what I'm saying, if you want to speak on what video you was working on.
Yeah, I was working on this unreleased song called 3 AM. That's one of my favorite songs I'm dropping on my next project. That video shoot, that shit went good, feel me? I like to have that energy, and I love to, like, feel me, build chemistry.
Yeah.
Along with the video and stuff like that. So I really have fun with the whole vibe.
For sure, that's a lot. We gonna jump back to, you know what I'm saying, performing. Like, if you could open up for like any big time artist right now in the game, who would you want to open up for, and why would you want to open up for them?
You say could it be like anyone
Anybody.
or
Anybody,
Alright.
current or not?
who would I love to perform for? Shit. Let me see. That's a good ass question. I say Gucci. Gucci. Or shit, Gucci. And shit, if Dolph was there, I'd probably love to open up for him.
Yeah.
Did a living. I love to perform from Dolph.
So like right now, like, you know what I'm saying, like where you at right now, right? Like, if you wasn't doing music, like right now, this day, as we speak, like what would you be doing if it wasn't for the music?
Probably writing poems.
Poems?
Poems. I say that, or Let me see. If I wasn't writing poems, shit, I'd probably be some smart ass dude. Probably went to college. But I say welding.
Yeah.
Probably welding. You can't go wrong with trade. I say that too with the interview shit. Be yourself, man. You can be anything you want. You can be a doctor, lawyer, fireman. You feel me? You can be anything. You don't gotta be no rapper. You don't gotta be no gangster. You don't gotta be none of that. Be yourself, and you always win.
Yeah, for sure that. So like, how do you feel about the internet? Like, do you feel like it helped people with the music? Or you feel like some people just use it, you know what I'm saying, just as far as just clout?
The internet it works both ways. You got some good positivity things out there, but the other half is also bad. Some people present themselves as something on the internet they're not. Feel me? Internet, feel me? Half of the stuff that be on there, it be painted for a way for you to see it, for it to be look good, feel me?
Yeah.
But it ain't really all that. Some people be clout chasing on it. They have their opportunity to do that. That's them, but as long as they know that shit, I find it lame, if you ask me. I mean, internet that shit can go down any day, and then now what? You gonna run to the next app till that shit go down too. So it's really here and there, 50-50.
So like, before we wrap up this interview, man, like, what's one message you would give to your fans?
Shit, like I said, be yourself. Don't let nobody tell you can't do nothing. And work hard. Feel me? You gotta do the uncomfortable to be successful. That's for sure. And that's 100. Feel me? And shout out to Carti, long live Maurice. Feel me? Long live Snacks. Shout out GMF. Shout out Mud Mars. Shout out Team Up. Shout out Leaky TV. Y'all know what the fuck going on. If he ain't shot you, I don't know who the fuck shot you. Turn that shit off. God.